This episode of Juggalo Judgment may contain a rehash of a bunch of songs that we've already heard before. Also, the promising beginnings of Jamie Madrox's solo career. The one that never happened. And the usual murder stuff and all that. Listener discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, juggalos, juggalettes, those who do not identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take their time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You are joined by your hosts, Mike and Shmee. Booyah! He's achieved rocket status and is now gone up in the stratosphere.
I must go. My home planet.
Hoochie. So, we have another episode for you. This is episode 20.
Wow.
If I
think you are correct.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that down. This is we're at an awkward point. We're recording at the not normal time, just like last time.
It happens, you know.
We were actually supposed to record the day before normal because I was trying to have plans, and then my puppy got sick. So that got scrapped, and then we decided not to record on the normal day. So it's the day after we would normally record. So we worked earlier, and
here we are in the evening.
Exactly.
A nice Monday evening. The perfect day. On the bright side, I don't gotta work tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's fucking nice. Woo. That makes me sad.
I have to go to the doctor.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
This is just another day for me, honestly.
Yeah.
It was cool, though, because I took some time after I had done my notes. Well, last night I did the notes, but I listened to a couple new CDs that I got recently. Nice. I had gotten the new Kung Fu Vampire album last week. It's super good.
You shouted it out, I remember.
It's super good. Check it out. I just got the CD by the Have-Nots, which is ABK and Big Hoodoo. It was a fucking limited-ass pressing because it was at the Gathering. But I checked that out today. I listened to it a couple times. It's really fucking good. And then I finally got the most recent Breaking Benjamin album, which I also listened to today. And they're fucking great. I love it. But...
On the subject of some new music stuff, actually, I just listened to something today.
Yes, I saw the tweets.
Yeah.
I did not get to listen to this, but you did.
Yeah. One of our listeners, Chris Bellis, shot us a quick thing. A link to somebody from his neck of the woods, I would assume.
Across the pond.
At the very least, on the same side of the pond as him.
Yes.
It's Experimentality. I actually don't know if they have EXP is like on their thing and all this other stuff, but their Bandcamp is just Experimentality, and you know what? Okay. Solid UK rapper.
Nice.
He's good. He's an interesting one because you listening to the instrumental side of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, did one of our fucking listeners just send us somebody getting into the chap hop game years fucking late? No, he does have like sort of that like. He pulls stuff from jazzy kind of sounds and all that. Like more, well, less jazzy, more like, well, it's still jazzy, like 20s kind of, like, sounds.
I like that. That's cool. It's not normal.
Yeah, and he's an interesting kind of dude with the way that he rap.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. I know I saw you respond and saying you checked out the one song. So I'll have to do that.
Thank you for that suggestion.
Yeah.
I do enjoy listening to music from time to time.
Yeah, we asked for some suggestions. We got at least one.
I forgot that we asked about that.
Hey, we did. Still waiting on a response from Mars. Tell me what I got to listen to.
Yeah, Mars, come on the show.
Oh god. But you know what? But you know what? That's not what we're talking about today.
What are we talking about
today? We are
today?
talking about Twiztid's Cryptic collection. This is the first one in the series.
I gotta say, every time that you had said this to me way earlier, my brain was flipping between did he say Cryptic or Cryptid? Because either one of them would fit well. And I think
Cryptid Collection would be super cool.
I think it would have been better, honestly.
Just songs about, like, mythical animals.
I mean, like, either that or I figured that they were just referring to their songs themselves as, like, mythical animals. Their songs were mythical creatures they were releasing.
I need a song about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
ASAP, like, right now.
Do it.
And then Nessie fighting Bigfoot.
Get on it.
We
Jamie
need this.
And Monoxide. Get Blaze on it, too.
We need this.
Blaze can be Sasquatch.
So a really cool thing that Fago Lovers, which, if you don't know what Fago Lovers is, I'm sorry. You have failed as a Juggalo.
What's up, y'all? Editing Shmeev, just cutting in here real quick on the morning that this episode is going up because I was letting this episode play a little bit while I was messing with intros and stuff, and I heard this line that I didn't pay attention to before, and I gotta shout out to all the Juggalos out there. You ain't gotta know what Fago Lovers is to be a successful Juggalo, any more than you have to have been to the gathering, Mike.
But they just actually updated a section of their site that has all of the releases from Psychopathic and Magic Ninja in order of release date, but separated by artist. So that's actually going to make this way easier for me to figure out what the fuck we do next. And the interesting thing is Cryptic Collection 1 came out just a couple weeks after Freek Show did. I can't pinpoint a date because Fago Lovers says November 14th of 2000, and Wikipedia, I think, says November 21st, so within a week or so.
Do either of them have citations?
No.
Oh,
I don't think. So, my thing is, I don't think the Cryptic Collection was a nationwide release. I think this was only, like, on their site and maybe on tours. And based on the content that we're going to see, that probably makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to be utilizing that site a lot more to figure out what's the next stuff we have to do and kind of plan out what we're doing. But yeah, Cryptic Collection is basically Twiztid's version of a Forgotten Freshness. Now, when we did Forgotten Freshness Volumes 1 and 2, those came out in 1998. So ICP had already been doing music as Insane Clown Posse for 6 years. However, with this, Twiztid had only been Twiztid for 2 years. So we are not getting necessarily a lot of stuff from Twiztid, but some pre-Twiztid stuff.
Yeah. I mean, didn't we got, like, Inner City Posse on...
There was one Inner City Posse song,
yeah,
yes. We got Dog Beats.
There you go.
But, I mean, everything else on that was basically stuff that had been given away, like, on Hallow Wicked singles.
Yeah.
Or maybe B-sides on one thing or another, like Willy Bubba was a fucking B-side. So, yeah, I mean, we're seeing that, hey, Twiztid can do a Forgotten Freshness CD as well. It's interesting, though, because in the booklet, it does not make any mention of Freek Show. So, I'm wondering if they had the Cryptic Collection kind of, like, finished already.
I think so, yeah.
And...
how long after did you say?
This is 3 weeks after Freek Show.
They probably had it pressed and ready to go.
So that's the thing, is I think that they did that before, like, after Mostasteless was done. Clearly. And then they were just waiting to drop this, but wanted to put out Freek Show. That's my guess. I don't have any, like, things stating that.
Probably.
But what we're gonna do is, I am going to refer to the booklet that's in there, because it's just like the Forgotten Freshness, where they tell us a little bit about the tracks. So when we listen to the songs, when we start fading out, I'm just going to read what's in there, and then we'll go into our little discussion. So...
I believe it's about that time.
It is about that time.
I don't see any reason to hold off any longer.
No. So as we do every episode, you should know this by now, this is the point where we crack open some Fagos. What do we have today?
I mean, I haven't seen yet, and you were reticent to give me my fucking Fago, so...
Hey!
What's up, Bailey?
Cotton candy! Hey! Hey! We wanted cotton candy. But this cotton candy is already wet, because it is Cotton Candy Fago! Woo! So... Boop. I tried going slow on mine, and it just like, nope.
You don't have the touch.
No.
Or the power.
No. It's been a minute since I've had some cotton candy Fago. All right.
Still delicious.
Oh, it's fucking bomb. I remember first getting it at a fucking rest stop on the way to Ohio and being so mad that I couldn't find it anywhere else for like another couple months, and then Sheets got it. All right, so let's get into it. This is the first track. This is Twiztid, Intro 2. I guess since it's just a spoken word, I can just talk over this one.
I don't see why not.
All right, so I'm just going to go with it. This was recorded in late December of '97 and was intended to be used on the first pressing of Mostasteless as the intro. But by the time the album was finished, they felt they needed a better intro to set the mood. Right? So instead of having...
So that's why it's called Twiztid Intro 2, got it.
Exactly. So instead of having Jamie Madrox speak in a distorted voice,
yeah,
we have pretty music with gunshots and screaming and women screaming. That's, I mean, what more could you ask for?
I have nothing else.
There's nothing.
It's pretty great.
Like, I see why they switched it, but at the same time, I kind of wish that they would have actually, like... I kind of wish that they would have gone with that one, but maybe, like... I don't know.
I like the one I went with. It worked.
I do too, but I guess I think I just enjoyed like the speech itself.
Yeah.
And the line where he says like if you don't stand with us, then I can only assume that you stand against us or something along those lines. And I think that's kind of cool, but at the same time we end up getting something like that similar in like 5 or 6 songs on Freek Show.
Well, let me read what I have to say about this track.
Yes.
I feel like they're just stuck on the same shit.
Well, I mean, again, this was the first intro that was recorded.
Yeah, I mean,
so
that was from a while ago.
They had an actual premise set up.
Right.
And I guess they just were like...
And they basically did... Like, this intro is basically what they did for Freek Show, so, I mean, it got used regardless.
Oh, yeah, I guess technically it did.
I mean, like, it's not the same, but it's the same.
Yeah, okay.
He's saying the same shit, more or less.
Except Legs Diamond is saying it in Freek Show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yep. Alright, there's not really much else to go on this one. Let's move on to track number 2, which is What the Fuck? Extra Crispy Mix.
So what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Everybody that ain't down with us. Superstars Incorporated label us infamous. Niggas is ridiculous for trying to replicate our content. Not equivalent to my terror. They suffer broke neck. Bitch ass niggas is trying to imitate my real estate. Sodium monoxide child. We had to migrate like ducks in the winter. We sinners with the halo. Left the company in the dust for lack of payroll. Now we stable on our feet, willing and able to split you from your groin to your navel. You wanna talk of fables? I turn the tables like the exorcist. Dominate your cerebellum, so don't stand next to this. Multiple equation abrasion to your mind state. Inquisitive minds and eyes dilate while I dominate on the underground level. I'm not the devil with no horns, pitchforks or shovels. So can you dig it? I'll be Jamie Madrox, bleach white like Vince Clorox.
Much like the original, this Extra Crispy Mix grabs you by the face and kicks your balls in. It was recorded in March of '98 and was used as the B-side for a How Does It Feel single.
Huh. Interesting.
So, I could be wrong, but is this slightly slower than the original?
I'm not sure. I didn't really listen to them that closely, one right after the other. I was too busy trying to figure out what the actual differences were between, like, the things that were going on, and all I came up with was they have some cleaner vocal production in it. I think
on this one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I think the beat's a little bit not as great, but...
Yeah, they changed the instrumental up. I did think that on the chorus, the gunshot sounds are louder.
Maybe, I don't
like,
know.
they hit harder, in my opinion.
I think a lot of the nice touches that I appreciate, they're like, let's turn this down.
Yeah, it seems like, I mean, remixes can be like hit or miss with a lot of rap songs. Like,
I feel like I'm gonna say it straight up right now,
Okay.
so you know it whenever the rest of these come up. I feel like the Twiztid approach to remixes is clean up the vocals and then turn down everything
Garble
that is
everything
not
else.
percussion.
Yeah, okay, you know what? That makes sense.
And then distort the shit out of it. Like that's what they do, and I
would
don't
say
get it.
I will agree with that, but at the moment only for this, because there are remixes that they do in the future that I do appreciate.
Okay.
And if there's anything different, I think it does enough to stand well enough on its own and
That's
not
good.
necessarily like bring down the quality of the overall song or make you like be like, oh man, I really wish I was listening to the original one or something like
Right.
that. Like it's very hard in my opinion to find songs where the remix is better than the original.
DJ Khaled songs.
All I Do Is Win remix
Uh-huh.
is way better than the regular one.
I'm So Hood.
I don't know that one. I really don't.
That was the one where the reference that Ludacris drops in the original "All I Do Is Win" came from.
Oh, really?
Where he says that first in a remix, now I'm on the original version. In the "I'm So Hood" remix, he says "I'm So Hood" that Ludacris should have been on the original version.
Oh, that's funny.
And in the video, he's like yelling that at DJ Khaled and like shoving him.
That's
and
funny.
Khaled's like, "All right, I got it. I'm sorry."
Alright, real quick. What are other songs? I'm trying to think of what. There's gotta
other
be
things
one.
with better remixes.
Where the remix is better than the original.
I don't know. That's my.
Aside from, Chicken Hunting and Hocus Pocus. And Redneck Ho 99.
First Day Out.
Yeah, well, that's a cover. Think about
whatever.
it. It's a cover.
Whatever.
I was gonna say Stay High by 3 6 Mafia, but I do not like the remix.
See, I don't know a lot of remixes off the top of my head.
There's gotta be something. Oh, okay. The song Hate It or Love It technically the original one is by The Game, and 50 Cent. But on 50's album The Massacre, which was the album that dropped like right before the whole Game 50 Cent beef, there is a G-Unit mix of the song Hate It or Love It that has all the members of G-Unit, and it's fucking great. It's really good. It's really good. Also, the Out of Control remix, which was also a song from The Massacre. When The Massacre got re-released, it took off the Hate It or Love It mix, because it didn't want anything to do with Game. And then they put Out of Control, which had, Mobb Deep, and, who was the other guy? I can't remember. But yeah, and that one sounds nothing like the original. Like, the instrumental's different, like, all the words are different. It's almost like it's a new song and not a remix. But, I don't know, that's what 50 do.
Mega Ran's Splash Woman, he's got a really cool, like, it's like an unplugged live band version of it. It's pretty
really?
sweet. Yeah.
That's cool. Like I said, I can get behind remixes, but they've got to be done right. They've really got to be done right. There are a couple ICP ones that are super good. One of them we will talk about fucking 10 years after this album.
We'll see.
You'll be fine with it. I know that you'll be fine with that one.
Is it a song that I already like?
Might be. It's on an album that you like. So
okay, cool.
That's enough. All right, let's move along to track 3. I could.
You see, I can make a million, don't have to sell drugs. I can smoke a roach and don't have to light bugs. I can pack a bowl, but I'm not Cheech and Chong. Not Cypress Hill, but I like hitting bongs. I can be fat and don't have to gain weight. I can be a legend and don't have to be great. I don't have to take a plane to fly high. I don't want to live my life just to die. I can be a DJ and don't have to scratch. I can spark my cigarette with lighter or match.
This is one of those basement-ass, old-school joints recorded in November of '96, produced and written by Mr. Bones for his EP entitled Something Weird.
Huh.
Hearing all that over and over, I'm just like, thinking of Nas. I know I can be what I want to be.
Be what I want to be.
If I work hard at it,
If I work hard at it,
I'll be where I want to be.
I'm where I want to be.
BP. Yeah.
So yeah, he could do a lot of things.
He could.
As I understand, he could become the president and legalize weed.
Mm.
And
I don't want
believe in
weed,
you, Jamie.
I don't want weed legalized.
That's same. I want.
I want weed decriminalized.
Yeah.
Decriminalization is the way it needs to go.
But as long as you're going along with that, Jamie, don't forget to pardon people and pay out reparations for all the time they had to spend in jail over this non-fucking crime.
Yep. So this is something, as we heard, this was recorded in '96, and a big complaint that I have had, and I've stated this before, with anything that was like from House of Krazees, is I can't fucking stand how low the audio quality is for vocals, and how fucking bombastically loud the instrumentals are, because then I can't hear it.
Yeah.
This was not too bad.
It's pretty well mixed.
This mixing was actually pretty decent, and it makes me wish that the same effort was put into House of Krazees stuff. There's something else that I noticed is when we're seeing at a time now that so many albums are being re-released as digitally remastered, sometimes that's not great. I have heard some albums, or at least some songs, where I've heard the original and been like, okay, and then I hear the digitally remastered, and it sounds like kind of tinny.
A lot of stuff gets sucked out of it, yeah.
And it's like, why did they do this?
Wow.
Like, it's painful to listen to. And
it depends on who's doing the remastering and what they focus on.
I guess. Like,
sometimes it's just like they end up just compressing it to shit or some bullshit like that, and it just loses a lot of the dynamics and stuff that were in it.
Right. And I mean, it's one thing for like whoever's producing it, but if the producer's also the person who's mixing it, that can be a good and bad thing at the same time, depending on who's doing it. As I was listening to early episodes of Roach Coach, shout out like always because they're fucking awesome. Yeah. Found out that the Angel Ross Robinson, great producer, not a good mixer. His shit sounds muddy as fuck.
Yeah.
And anybody that he that's produced or that he has produced stuff for, if it sounds good, it's because there's a specific person who is doing the mixing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I dig the sound of this because it's not bad. You can tell clearly it's an older song.
Right.
But I find it really interesting when I'm hearing songs like this was recorded in '96, but I've heard songs that were from an earlier time that sound better quality.
Yeah.
Like, I could bust out fucking Ice Ice Baby, which came out in technically 89, but didn't come popular until 90, and it sounds better quality than this. Like, I mean, I'm sure that it has to do with, like, the person didn't have the greatest equipment.
Whoever's behind the boards and what kind of stuff they're working with is going to determine a lot of stuff. Also, even just where they're recording at. Like, nowadays, we have a lot of shit that helps us out.
Oh, certainly.
I don't know what existed back then, but I don't believe that they had the kind of shit that we have now where, like, every time that we do an episode, you don't hear my desktop making noise. You don't hear a lot of the other sounds that go on because I can literally just set something up, play a section of it that doesn't have our voices, and then in a couple seconds, it's like, all right, I will not play any of that noise that I just heard.
Yeah.
And it's gone. And it's great.
Like, trust us, we know that this does not sound like the best quality ever.
At all. No.
Like, eventually, if we can find the cash to get another mic, you know, we'll probably sound better.
Well, then we'll need 3 microphones.
What?
Me and 2 mics. I'm sorry. I'm not actually that sorry. Anyway, but no, the thing is like if they're just in a bad, if they don't have a good room to record in and all that stuff, and they just have a bunch of shitty ass reverb off the walls because they didn't pad it because they couldn't,
right?
It gets fucked.
It's like look at the video for Slacker by Tech 9.
Oh god,
where he's literally in a closet, like rapping to his microphone, where the thing has like pantyhose over it.
Yep,
and yeah.
I put a sock over our microphone just for like a quick and dirty pop filter because I don't have a fucking pop filter.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just something that I wanted to point out. But, like, the mixtape for this one does not sound bad. And it's, like I said, it's unfortunate that there's other House of Crazy stuff that I would be more willing to listen to if it at least sounded a little more clear like this.
Yeah, they might just not have any of the stuff for it, you know?
It's quite possible.
It's possible that they got it mixed and then they may have just chucked the actual, like, original... They may have chucked the individual tracks for it and they just might not have masters anymore.
Oh, God, that's depressing.
That happens with a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. Let's move on. We'll go to track number 4. Ain't a damn thing changed.
Damn. Yo, it's gotta be a sign where the bullshit stops. It ain't a damn thing changed. Still fuck the cops. It's been a long time coming and believe we came. If fans only knew it ain't a damn thing changed. Yo, fuck money tax, Cadillacs, nice clothes, studios, hot wax, fine hoes, freestyles, and drug sales, competition videos, and thug tales, fresh as a sticker try it. Fuck means of consignment, all about realignment to the game. Hometown hero, but treated like a zero. Hate me more than ever, cause now I got the Nero in my enemy's eyes. I stand alone, blowing in the wind, just me and my microphone. I'm like a Jedi Knight, bringing the force and alliance. Me mugging motherfuckers like I'm Andre the Giant. Type of shit to start a riot, but I just begun. Explosion, C4, 3, 2, I'm 1. Hit a fucking room, my head's about to get cracked. Beats kicking at equivalent to get whiplash. Add a dasher in the lens just to keep me sane. But the problem goes deeper than the cells in my brain. Maintain for the simple fact to stack my wealth. Because I can't help nobody till I help myself. Yo, it's gotta be a sign when the bullshit stops. It ain't a damn thing changed. Still fuck the cops. It's been a long time coming and believe we can.
This song was recorded in December of '98 as one of the new tracks to be featured on the national release of Mostasteless.
Oh.
The concept for the song is no matter how much money or fame you acquire, people will always find some reason to hate on you.
Yeah, more or less.
I am actually really surprised that it was cut. It sounds like this is a song that was produced by Scott Sumner,
A little bit, yeah.
recorded the majority of the first album, the original Mostasteless. It doesn't sound like a Mikey Clark produced song. But I'm really curious, like, what was the reason that they didn't put it on the album? Is it like there was a spot for it, or
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that like they could have fit it on the CD. I don't think that it's a 79-minute album.
Nah, I mean, he talked... Okay, so they said about, like, how no matter how much money you get, whatever, there's always going to be haters and all that stuff.
Right.
Well, the way that I was listening to it, whenever I did my listen, I brought up lyrics for it real quick, but I read a slightly different thing than that.
Oh, real quick, before you go into it.
Go.
I also want to say that I'm reading these liner notes that Shmeev has not read at all.
No, I have not.
So, that was the thing is, when we were doing our listens, he was telling me that he was having trouble thinking of things to talk about.
Yep.
So I was hoping that, okay, well, if I at least read these, that might help, like, spark something.
I mean, I did come up with this.
Okay, that's right.
All the stuff
Go
that's
ahead.
in here, I did write stuff for basically every single song.
Right.
But, okay, so the thing is, like, it sounded to me like he was speaking from the point of, like, we've made it and we have money now.
Right.
But we still Twiztid. And that would not make any goddamn sense to go on
Compared to everything
Mostasteless.
else.
Like, that does not belong on Mostasteless. Your first album, you don't go, we made it, guys. We got the money, but we're still us. Don't worry. Nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, you don't have that
It's
on
your
there.
debut.
You don't have that on there when, meanwhile, in 1999, when the Slim Shady LP comes out, and one of the most significant songs on it is the song Rock Bottom, where Eminem is talking about how shitty life is.
Oh, God.
And that he's doing everything possible to try and succeed so that he can have a better life.
Mm.
You know, when allegedly, it's not even allegedly, it's fucking truth because you can see it online. Eminem opened for House of Krazees back in the mid-90s. And, he's the one who got the success.
Yeah,
Go figure. That's because people weren't keen on people wearing masks.
Right. But no, I mean,
But,
that seems like a reason that it wouldn't have
No,
ended up on there. I don't know if that's like... Because that's just what I read into it, listening to it. That's what the words said to me. And I'm like, that seems weird.
I guess I get it based on the context of like what the song is about, but I still think that there's other tracks that they could have taken off instead.
I guess, yeah.
And had it. Like, no, you have to have ICP.
They could have just taken it off and not replaced it with anything.
So I'll go with that. I do think this is a good song though. I like the instrumental on it.
It's alright.
Again, I do think that the production like overall could have been a little bit better, like a little tighter. Like the vocal mixing is still a thing for me. But that's literally every track that's produced by Scott Sumner. The only ones that I think really stood out by him were things like Die Motherfucker Die.
It's really good.
Kind of Secondhand Smoke.
It's really good.
And How Does It Feel? Which I'm pretty sure was him, not... But, well...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I just don't think that his mixing was that great, and I'm curious if he's the same person who produced all of HOK stuff.
I think one of the big problems that I see with a lot of these is whenever you get around to hooks in their stuff, they really love just layering 1,000 fucking things over each other.
Right, and that's why whenever we were talking about on Freek Show, when we were talking about Fuck on the First Date, it wasn't until you were listening to it while we were recording where you were able to hear a couple things that are not great.
Yeah.
And it's one thing whenever you can, like, pick and choose that stuff. If you're just listening to the stuff on speakers or in your car, you're not going to hear all that shit.
Right.
Like, the optimal way to listen to a lot of these records is with headphones. Plain and simple.
And unless you are aiming for just your listeners not being able to understand what is going on in your song, whenever you're recording something and thinking, what if I had my vocal track and then this other vocal track and I just put them at the exact same level? Don't do it. Just don't do it. Yeah. It's a stupid idea.
Yeah,
unless you are literally just trying to make it like clash and be confusing. That's cool. Go for it. Artistic.
Like, it's one thing whenever you have like two separate things, but they're in each side.
These are just not straight up layered over each other.
There is a song that I know for a fact will come up. I think it's in Cryptic Collection 2, actually.
Oh.
But there's one that does that, and it's really like confusing, but it makes sense in the context of the rest of the track. So I do appreciate that, but it has to be done properly.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, not much else for Ain't a Damn Thing Changed.
That's it. Next.
All I put for this is actually Ain't a Damn Things. I didn't finish writing the name of the fucking...
Oh my god. Did you say thing or thang?
Ain't a Damn Things.
Oh, what a fuck up.
It was late when I did my notes last night because I forgot that I had to do them.
Man.
Alright, we're moving on. Track number 5, Bad Dream.
I'm back, blowing up like the World Trade. Throw your hands in the air while the music play. Coming live and direct from Dimension X. Where bitches bleed all day with no codex. Broke necks, mic checks, serenaded with these beats. How deep? About 152 feet. Don't sleep, cause the boogeyman will steal your soul and have you strung out on remote control. And now your mind is broken and you feel pain. What you call sanity's what I call insane. I said your mind is broken and you feel pain. What you call sanity's what I call insane. My mind is flipping on alcohol, Tylenol, and marijuana. Still I eat the rhythm alive like a piranha. Now Madonna done fucked everybody but...
This is another old school Mr. Bones track that was supposed to be on the Something Weird EP. Recorded in November of 96. Maybe now this tale of pleasure and pain will forever be an underground classic.
Huh.
This is a song that I never paid attention to until just now doing this. Well, no, because again, like the sound quality is normally something that would turn me off. I actually really like this song.
I don't know what you're hearing in a lot of the sound quality stuff that you say about.
Well, this is the thing is, upon re-listening to this, this has, again, like I could, better mixing than other HOK stuff, but it's still quote unquote lower quality than what I'm hoping for from Twiztid. Mm-hmm. But because I had to actually sit down and listen to this, I really dig this song now. Yeah. Like, I appreciate it. And I, like, the basic premise, I mean, we didn't really get to the full part, but this is basically a wet dream that turns into a bad dream. That's literally what it is. Yep. What you got? Shout
out to the OG World Trade Center bombing.
Oof.
1993.
Oof. And yeah, so wait, what was this again? 96? Yeah, 96.
96, man.
So 3 years.
Yeah, they carried some stuff out.
Hey. In just a couple days, well, it'll already pass whenever this comes out.
That's true, yeah.
9/11. Never forget.
Yeah.
Remember the Alamo.
What day was the OG?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Yeah, well, we forgot, didn't we?
Well, that's because it was an act of domestic terrorism, and nobody pays attention to that shit.
It's failed too. So.
Anyways, go on.
He brings up Spock. He doesn't. He's a Spock name drop.
I didn't even know it.
He says like, it's illogical. Like Spock. Like Spock was the logical one. You fuck. You don't even know shit about dick, man. Get the fuck out of here. But then, another reference to a 1993 event.
You were happy about this one
in U.S. history. Lorena Bobbitt, American hero. So, back in 1993.
She had a kind time moment.
What?
She had a kind time moment.
Oh my god. Because her husband was an abusive piece of shit, she went and got a big ol' fucking knife and cut his dick off. And then threw it out the window of her car as she was driving. And then called the police and confessed to it and told them where she threw it. It was regrafted to him. It took 9 hours, apparently.
She choppy his pee-pee.
And, yeah. She also was not convicted of that.
Oh, that I didn't know.
No, it was an insanity plea.
Because he beat the shit out of her all the time. So.
And they were like, no. She clearly has, like, clinical depression and also probably PTSD from the abuse that she suffered from her husband. And, yeah. Eat shit. Her husband went on to star in 2 pornographic films. And also beat other women.
Fucking hell.
He's just garbage. Like, forever. The end.
Oh my god.
Shout outs to Lorena Bobbitt. Come on the show.
Jamie Madrox with all the pop culture references.
He has a lot of them. Do you have
Seriously,
anything on this?
we talked about this earlier. Jamie Madrox, if he just waited 10 years, he could have been such a popular nerdcore rapper. He could have been. Like, I want fucking Jamie Madrox, MC Chris, Mega Ran, all on one track. Get that.
And Storyville could do a good
track. Yeah. Let's get that. I got nothing else on this one.
I got nothing.
So this next one I've actually been really, really excited for.
Okay.
And actually, if you want to turn the volume down, because I have the exact spot where I want you to start.
Oh yeah. Go on.
So it's going to be at 108. We'll have you start. And yeah, so this is track number 6. This is Somebody Dissing You remix.
It makes my spine shiver. Murder for hire, better believe I deliver. You think somebody dissing you, they probably are. So far, all I've been hearing is player hating. If you think somebody's dissing you, they probably are. So far, all I've been hearing is player hating. It's Big Blaze from the ISI. Superstars underrated from the PKI. Big kids incorporated who faded. You think I'm touched by the shit talk way? Knew you back in the day. Homie, you ain't changed. It's still a bitch. How many times can you switch your format? Wonder why you're under everybody like a doormat. Talk that shit, yo. Rap that shit, yo. Produce that shit, yo. But you ain't shit, yo. And even if you suck my nuts and can't play, I still wouldn't give you extra time a day. You just a punk. You need a razor for me, pop. You shit is sloppy. BB beers and reach pop. What the fuck out? Boy, kick your ass. Next time you see a nigga just right on path. Look, you ain't like my the company I keep. BBD, the real niggas don't sleep. You said I'm on my man's just not true, ho. You take the drum machine and shove it all up in your asshole. 50 gold ass nigga. Puppy going pasta. Scratch that ass from a roster. You the fuck. You think somebody's dissing you, they probably.
Blaze, you dead homie, has been down with Twiztid since day one. In fact, that dead motherfucker was up in the studio with Twiztid when they recorded this little ditty right here and even cut a verse. I bet you didn't know that. Well, here it is in its uncut form, recorded in February of 98.
Huh.
I am so fucking salty that Violent J did not want Twiztid to be a trio.
Yeah.
Like, we discussed this before about how apparently Violent J was not keen on Blaze.
Yeah.
Did not want him to be in the group. He only wanted Twiztid. He wanted Jamie Madrox and Monoxide Child. Didn't even want to sign Blaze, but they were the ones who helped get him on.
Yep.
But that verse right there is one of the best early Blaze verses ever.
It's pretty good.
It's so fucking good. And it really makes me wish that he would have been a permanent member in the group, because I think that it would have helped differentiate Twiztid more from ICP. Everybody, whenever Twiztid was starting out, was just like, oh, they're ICP clones. And, hey, let's be fair. So a lot of those people weren't, like, completely wrong.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's two more white guys doing horrorcore with face paint. Okay, whatever. But while they were, like, better lyricists, I think a lot of people just wouldn't give that the time of day. But having a third member, I think, would have done wonders.
A little bit, yeah.
And especially with how close Blaze is with Twiztid.
Yep.
Like, they're basically interchangeable. I think I mentioned on a prior episode that there was a tour that Twiztid was going to do, and Monoxide could not perform because I think he had, like, knee surgery or something.
Yeah.
And Blaze subbed for Monoxide. And apparently fucking killed the shit. Because Blaze can remember lyrics like it's nobody's business. Apparently he's really fucking great at that. But, like, I hear this, and granted, this song is not perfect. No. Okay? We talked about the original Somebody Dissing You, and normally we wouldn't do something that was exactly the same. This is not, because we have Blaze's verse.
Right. We
did think about how there is clearly a lot of shit going on in this song, though.
Yeah. I listened to both of them back to back real quick just to confirm a few suspicions of mine, because I was listening to this one and I felt like it was missing a lot of things. There's a lot of the production in it seems kind of garbage. Some of the nice touches that I appreciated from the original were like just kind of fucking gone and stuff. Some of the background things, like that nice little keys line that they got going on, is just not as present as it usually is, right. And the weird drop off thing that it switches for in the verses also isn't as
misses.
It's not in the mix very much.
It misses the part in Madrox's verse where he says, "Fuck a beat because I'll rock a cappella." Doesn't cut out there. It does it does drop something, but not the entirety of the instrumental like it should.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a whole thing.
But yeah, in reality, I mean, I have this written as a remix, but technically it's not. This is the original mix of this song.
Yep.
And what they did was just scrap Blaze's verse and then tighten up the production on it.
Yeah. So was Somebody Dissing one of the things that they brought to ICP for their demo thing?
It was not.
No. Okay.
No, the original tracks that were given to ICP were Die Motherfucker Die, Secondhand Smoke, and I believe it's How Does It Feel?
Okay.
I think is the other one. I don't feel like getting the book out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But
I was just asking.
Yeah,
in general.
it was not Somebody Dissing You.
Okay.
But I mean, we talked about this. This was on Somebody Dissing was originally on Mostasteless. We talked base on it because of it was on Psychopathic from Outer Space.
Yeah,
I believe is how we talked about it before. Because again, Mostasteless, out of like half the tracks that got scrapped, they got put on other projects.
Yeah. We're
going to talk about a couple of the other ones, I think. Or actually, I think we're going to pass up some of them because they were on other things. Because they're on the next Cryptic collection too.
Oh, cool.
But this one, I listened to this one way more than the finalized version. And despite it, quote unquote, sounding worse on a musical aspect.
Technical level, yeah.
I love Blaze's verse. And I don't like missing that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And again, it just makes me so angry.
It would be cool if they would have actually like mastered it well. And done,
for sure.
Done a proper mix
Like,
on the fucking
part of
thing
me-
when they released it. But I mean, it is just...
I legitimately think that this was one of... Okay, so we did have the 3 demo tracks that were given to Violent J. So what I wonder is, okay, ROC left House of Krazees. So Jamie and Paul went to the studio, made those 3 tracks, gave them to Violent J. And he was like, cool. Then they were seeing about getting Blaze on there and made this song.
That's possible, yeah.
But in between that happening and them trying to get Blaze in there, like that's where we get the cut.
Yeah.
Per se. And it's super fucking bummer because this version, like, Blaze, you could literally just switch like one of the 2 members with Blaze and it still sound amazing. But because they each have like so unique voices, and it's fucking disheartening. But at the same time, we do get a group of the 3 of them in the future.
Yeah.
And some of Blaze's best work comes with when he's working directly with Twiztid. So it's not a total loss in the future, but it still makes me wonder, like, man, what the fuck would have happened if all 3 of them were a group from the very beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got on that one. How about you?
That's all I got.
You good?
So I said what I got to say.
I fucking love that song. All right, so we actually don't have to talk about the next track.
Blam.
The next one is Blam, which we discussed on Psychopathic from Outer Space.
It's the same song.
This was... Oh, but I can talk about it real quick, because it is on here. Song that some of you might have heard on the Psychopathic from Outer Space CD.
Yeah, we did.
It was recorded in November of '96 by Mr. Bones for his little LP, Something Weird.
Huh, look at that.
Oh, look at this. This is 3 tracks we have heard that should have been on a little EP.
That was also his demo track for, signing on with a nerdcore label.
Where they just talked about something weird. Okay, so, what's
something
what's
weird?
that?
Up
What's that?
next,
Track number 8 is
Something
Weird.
Are you enjoying that?
Just shut the fuck up and sit and watch.
I comes like blam, all up in your face to give you motherfuckers a taste of whatever I'm kicking. Damn, the shit is finger licking like the pussy attached to the bitch I'm sticking. Flicking the cuntaling gets real tough, cause I wear a pair of thighs like some motherfucking earmuffs. Lick it up, because I gets to the point. Sit back, relax, and smoke a fucking joint. Rougher than the core side of the sandpaper. More complex than mentholyptus with the soothing vapors. Wear the papers, because I wanna get high. Lay on the lawn and stare at the sky. I'm quite disgusted when suckers sound pathetic. I scream on my battle cry and freeze you up like cryogenics. Anesthetic, carbon monoxide on my mill. Pressure on your brain until your mind swells. It's something weird. Check the sound, peep this freaky shit going down. Grab it to the rhythm like it owns your soul. Ask me where my brain is, man, I don't know. Weird. Check the sound, peep this freaky shit going down.
Finally, the title track to the all-fresh bootleg EP you heard some speculation about. Recorded in December of '96, this song, as well as its other 4 tracks, were never released. When asked why, Madrox said, "I never had the money to press it." Well, judging by his large frame, maybe if he didn't spend all of his money on food and weed, this EP might have had a chance. Damn. It says in here. I dig this track.
It's okay.
I really do. I like the production on it. And funny enough, this is a song that I think that they could have put on Mostasteless. And
Maybe.
what I'm saying is, I think that they could have put it in place of First Day Out, since that's basically a Madrox solo track as well.
Yeah.
However, I'm glad that they didn't, because Twiztid's version of First Day Out is fucking amazing. It's that good. So that's what I got.
All right. So this was the point in the album where I really got hit with stuff.
Okay.
and I talked to you about this.
Yes. Oh, okay. Our early discussion. Yes.
Yeah. So in this song, like I was like, all right, let me. Listening to Twiztid, I will go through my listen where I'm just listening, you know.
Yes.
But
or it's background noise, or you're like
I just it's on.
Okay. See what stands out.
I will attempt to do an active listening thing usually to try and figure, like, whenever I'm taking notes, I try to, like, really listen to see what's going on and what I want to talk about.
Right.
But this happens a lot with Twiztid. Mm-hmm. I fucking zone.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do about it. Because whenever I'm listening to Twiztid, I find that they just kind of fucking say things. And there's not really a thread to follow most of the time.
Right.
They don't have a point, so to speak.
So, what I think that we're seeing, and as somebody who is constantly on Twiztid's nuts, and if I'm not on them, they're in my mouth.
Sure.
Twiztid, especially in the earlier stages, are a group that you want to listen to hear rap prowess. As in, okay, they can flow. Okay, let's see what kind of subjects they can talk about.
And that's where you run out.
And this is the thing. We went from listening to ICP. We listened to ICP, like, straight for fucking, what was it, like 13 episodes?
A very long time.
Something along those lines. And we grew accustomed to, wow, these guys have one flow, and it's not great.
Yeah.
But hey, the song about this subject is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this song, Violent J told a really good story about this.
Yeah.
So, it's like a trade-off of, do you listen to silly, dumb, horrorcore carnival music, or do you listen to gritty, raw, better lyrical content, but
feel
maybe not as...
Even when ICP are just talking about nothing, I can still follow them. I follow Hocus Pocus.
I was just going to say Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus is their biggest song about nothing, by far.
Like, they ain't saying shit, but I follow it.
Yeah, I would... I mean, not just that, like, Hocus Pocus does it, Bring It On is another one where it's, like, just saying fucking it. But, I mean...
What is a Juggalo is also technically, like...
Yeah, I'll go with that.
But there's still a thread to follow.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of... But think about it, there's a lot of songs that do that. Just in general, not just them. Like, like, rap in general... Like, how many fucking rap songs are out there there's no real point? What I'm throwing out there right now, Party It by DMX.
Yeah.
There is no actual
he's talking about
connections.
He's pissed off.
Oh, it's a
That's
DMX
the whole
song.
Thing.
It's a DMX song. I'm sorry.
But again, I follow him. I know what he's saying. I know he has a point that he's trying to get across, and it's working. I understand him.
Like,
I don't get what Twiztid are trying to say to me.
Right.
And I don't feel like they're trying to say anything to me. And I don't know why I'm listening then.
So that's the thing is, I've gotten to, and I actually noticed this earlier today, after you said that, I started thinking about some of the other music I was listening to. I mentioned I was listening to the Have Nots EP earlier. And I think that CD, it's 6 tracks long, of ABK and Big Hoodoo. And I think that's Big Hoodoo's best work yet. It's really good. And ABK, I think, is solid on damn near everything he does. But then I started trying to listen to, okay, well, what are they saying? And here's the title of the track. And then there's a very, very, very loose interpretation of what this song might be about. And it's like, well, okay, I kind of get it, but a really good instrumental should not be the only thing carrying a song.
Yeah.
It helps, okay? And when you're able to meld really, really good lyrics and wordplay with a damn good instrumental, you know, you can strike gold. But I do remember, I remember when I got Black Eyed Peas, their album The End, which is the album that had Boom Boom Pow, and being so fucking angry at that CD because I loved their third and fourth albums, not their first two, their third and fourth. The ones with Fergie starts at number 3. Elefunk is the third one. I loved those CDs, especially Elefunk. That's still, to this day, probably one of my favorite albums. When I got The End, and I was listening to it, and I couldn't tell when certain songs were ending, and I'm like, this is good background noise.
Yeah.
But aside from literally like one track that was not one of the singles, I didn't give a fuck about that CD. The version that I had was like a Target Deluxe Edition, and a couple of the bonus tracks were pretty cool. But like, something should not just be good as background music. It should be good throughout. And I think that a problem that some of this music is suffering from is, okay, well, there's good beats.
Yeah.
But if you can't focus on what's being said...
If you can't give me something to listen to...
Right.
Like, from you, then I'm just here for the beat, and once that's gone...
Right. Like, and here's the thing is, Twiztid... What was something that we talked about with Freek Show is they're telling you what they're about on every other song. Yeah. And they're talking about who they make music for.
And they're about very few things. And they're making music for the same people.
And not gonna lie, it's 2019. Generation Nightmare came out earlier this year. I think it's their fucking 12th full-length album.
Oh, damn.
Oh, they've been doing this shit for a while now.
I know. I know. I know that
when I think,
I'm looking at it.
Okay, when I think full length, like, I guess in reality, maybe not 12, but it's up there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There are still songs like that, but it's how they're presenting it, as in, okay, well, maybe this instrumental is totally fucking different. Maybe a style that wasn't even considered back in, 99 or something. So we do get a spin on it and whatnot.
Or they're keeping themselves on track whenever they're like rapping a verse or something.
Yeah, right.
Like,
but I'm also curious, like, how many other artists in rap do that? And it's probably a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
but I mean, even whenever I was thinking of stuff, like I was just trying to think of like other rappers and stuff. And you brought up 50 Cent before, and I'm like, if I think about 50 Cent songs, I'm like, I know where he's at. I know what he's talking about.
I mean,
Into Club. I know what's up.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta Make It to Heaven. Boom. Many Men. Boom.
Oh, that song's so fucking good.
Everything on Get Rich or Die Trying.
So that's a classic. It's just, it's a little disheartening whenever I think about it, because I do love Twiztid. But,
they're talented.
I'm gonna be, like,
stuff,
we are literally looking at this. You're looking at it with open eyes. I'm looking at it as somebody who has been listening to this music for so long, and I have to do my best to try and...
My fresh, bespectacled eyeballs.
Yeah, but
picking it all out.
That's the thing. I have to try my best to look at this and not try and, like, put all of my emotion in it because I'm so, like, dedicated to it. And, like, it's almost like, oh, what am I doing then? Am I not enjoying this music as much? And it's like, no, I'm still enjoying it, but I can still be critical.
Yeah.
And listen to this, but also be like, I mean, it could be better. Like, granted, these songs, like this song right here came out in was made in 96. That's fucking 23 years ago. Okay?
I mean, the other thing is, like,
But at the same time, though, we're seeing the Jimmy Madrox in mid-90s flow like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Like, a lot of this stuff, if I understand correctly, you caught this like over a pretty long time span.
Mm-hmm.
I'm catching this all like week after week.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, this is a very short amount of time for this to be. And specifically Twiztid stuff, like, we got hit with all of their albums very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there were 3 of their albums with three other albums in between, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Blaze and the 2 Bizarres.
And Psychopathic from Outer Space.
Oh yeah, which still had Twiztid on it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, it's.
So I mean, I'm catching a lot of this stuff is just kind of just.
You are the Matt Nas.
That's me.
Of this. So yeah, I mean, we went on a tangent here, but it was something that was important and we needed to say.
Had to get that one out.
Yeah, like, hey, I love Twiztid. They're quite possibly my favorite rap group. It fluctuates between them and ICP. If I never listened to ICP, I would have never listened to Twiztid. But
I think that they are very good, and whenever we get around to a specific album, I will talk about how sometimes whenever they're working with other people and they're given something to stick with, they do very well with it. My favorite ICP song. Look, it's not long, but they have something to focus on.
Whenever
and they buckle the fuck down and they do it.
Right, whenever you have a song that, like, hey, this is what we're talking about, I think they do it.
Yeah.
You know, fucking, motherfucker, die. They knew what they want to talk about there.
They step into the studio and they yell about bitches over the entire track.
Moving on.
Oh wait, there's one line in the thing about here. He has a couple lines where he's talking about like trying to stay sane enough to like make money or just accomplish things in life, and I'm like, yeah, I feel you, man.
Oh man. Was this the song? I think it was this one that had where he said practicing the art of tung fu.
Maybe,
or that might have been on Bad Dream. But I was like, how have I never heard this in my life? I love this line.
Good God.
So track number 9, we actually don't have to do because
Meat Cleaver.
It is Meat Cleaver, which we discussed on Psychopathic from Outer Space.
That's a song.
But the stuff about it...
It's the same one.
It was recorded for the first pressing of Mostasteless in February of 98. When the song was recorded, Madrox and Monoxide made... Oh, sorry, I'm talking about the wrong fucking thing. I was at the wrong thing. Produced by the man Mikey Clark and recorded in February of 98 for the first pressing of Mostasteless. It immediately became a classic among Juggalos worldwide, the debut of the Psychopathic family, ICP, Twiztid, and Misery. Guess how many songs they all did together? Just this one! Riders does not count, because that's Riders. Yeah, it's really sad whenever ICP was like, yeah, Misery is part of Psychopathic, I guess. They did not really care for Misery that much.
Why was he there then?
So Misery was the brother of Jumpsteady's wife. So yeah, he was a semi up and coming rapper from New York.
Huh. So he was like already doing stuff?
I think he was, yes.
Huh, interesting.
But then ICP signed him, even though Violent J didn't really want to. And he would tour with them, but apparently, like, people weren't really feeling his stuff, which is why, like, after Riders, he kind of slowly just drifted away. He did make an appearance in Big Money Hustlers, but then there was beef that happened between his group, which was a Spanish side, and Twiztid, which we discussed on the Blaze song Shit Talkers.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, Misery, like, they re-released his EP, what was it, last year or the year prior, as a deluxe edition, also with his brand new album, and that's actually really fucking good. Like, it's not bad, but just the regular EP is like, oh, why? And when he's trying to rap in Spanglish, and I'm sorry, he's not Pitbull, he can't do it. It's not good.
Damn.
I was literally, like, way back on Twitter when I first was on Twitter in college. I had spoken to somebody who was Hispanic. And he was like, yeah, he's trying to rap words that just sound similar, but if you translate them, they don't make sense. I'm like, this is amazing. It was funny. So
good times.
All right, so we'll go on to track number 10, which is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Bones.
Perhaps we can make a deal.
Who is it? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Bones. Come quick, cause I'll stick until they pull their fucking door. But wait a minute, but Gucci about the door, but we get whack jam. Cause I can do it, man, I know I can. But it's a me and Mr. Bones rapping, tombstone tapping, voices laughing, we'll be casting. Many spells and many hexes you can't even tell. So go to hell before your brain swells. Part of being a sick man is trying to keep my sanity. Label my tape explicitly because of its profanity. But wait a minute, I'm the fucking killer. I hung your ass up and cut your pipe out in the cellar. A dweller, I'm on the display is sad but true, but fuck you, cause I ain't got shit to prove. I'm still psycho tripping. I'm on a hunt for
This was the debut of Mr. Bones, the first solo song Madrox ever did, and that alone marks a spot in Twiztid history. Recorded in 1994.
Damn.
I am sad that this song is not longer.
Yeah.
I actually really like it, and
It's not bad.
fucking rapping fast in 1994.
He's just fucking
What?
cruising.
What do we got?
I like the instrumental of this a lot.
It's-
I do like the flow too.
I dig it.
What
is that chorus?
I do not know.
Oh man!
I figured you would have looked it up. That's your
You know
job.
what? It's not on. It's not on Who Sampled,
Oh, well, let me.
and it makes me really sad.
Well,
The sad
I'm
thing
gonna
is-
say one thing and let you start opining on it, and then I will look it up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any idea what the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was about? Because I don't think he does. I feel like everybody knows what that's about except for Jamie Madrox.
I couldn't tell you.
I was reading the lyrics and stuff too, and all that, and I'm like, no, he's just saying am I this one or that one, and then it doesn't matter. He's a murderer no matter what. That's not the point.
If I were to, God, I wish there was a way to fix the mixing for that, because I want to hear that, the chorus. I know that there's groups that I'm thinking of, 80s groups,
Mm-hmm.
that I think that it could be, but I have no fucking clue. The ones on the tip of my tongue that's bothering me. Part of me is oh, it kind of sounds like it's Cheap Trick.
Yeah, it's probably a Cheap Trick.
I know, but what's the other one I'm trying to think of? It sounds like he's saying, all my friends say I'm a cool young man.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm
Okay. Are we trying?
I'm working on it.
All my friends say I'm a cool young man.
Didn't it? No, nothing.
I'm not sure, because it could be fucking anything, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
It could even just be a passing thing in a song. It might not even necessarily be a focal thing.
You go on fucking Genius.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I would have done it, but it's okay. All I get is just fucking Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Bones. Yeah, no, not a whole lot.
No. Alright. It was worth checking. If anybody knows what that's from, that'd be really cool. Let us know.
I'm curious.
Also, speaking of people letting us know stuff, shout out to the homie Juggles who hit us up on the Instagram.
Oh, did he hit us up on
He hit me up on Instagram.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear about this.
I sent you a screenshot of it, so clearly you did not pay attention. Last week, the day of or after the episode came out. Did you not get it?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Basically, he just said that he wishes that he knew where he saw the annotation saying that Isham was supposed to be on it. He says he might have seen it from either Fago Lovers or RealJuggalos.com.
Oh.
That it was on a passing thing from there, on their rare audio or whatever.
Okay. This
I
is
think that's what it
regarding
was. I'm Alright from Freek Show.
Yeah, and the person whom we cannot speak of, who was supposed to have a verse on it.
Yeah. Isham.
Bless you.
Yeah. Take that, government. Alright, let's move on.
Do you have anything else? For
Nah, like I said, I like the song. I just wish that it was longer.
That's pretty cool.
So now we can move on to
Mr. Madrox, please read the story or a synopsis. You don't have to read the whole thing.
Get the Spark Notes version.
Just watch the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen or something, I guess.
Watch the beginning of Van Helsing.
Sure.
Or actually the animated movie that came out of Van Helsing, which is a prequel to the movie, that still stars Hugh Jackman as the titular character, but it takes place right before the actual movie. It's fucking good. It's made by the same studio that made Chronicles of Riddick Dark Fury.
Oh, okay.
Which is super fucking good. I had that. So moving on, track number 11. This is Renditions of Reality remix.
but I'm a teacher. I'm not a people person. Truth is I can't stand too many people. So many fake the funk and perpetrating, call me evil. But evil is a harsh word. Tell the mockingbird that I said it. A man of my word, I won't regret it. If I let it get to me like it get to them, I'm no better. The same message over and over with different selling. Player hating is an art of a scandalous and shafty person. Some do it oh so well, I'll be damned if they don't rehearse it. Disperse it to people like me and you every day. And they expect the common man to turn his cheek and walk away. And now I pray for an end of the madness. No more sadness shall fall to my people that preside to be the baddest in all that they do and say. But overshadowed by a cloud turning night to day. It's so tremendous that you couldn't even walk away. If you chose to, you even supposed to watch the ones you close to. Now that's insane, tell me will it change? I'm confused, not a thing to lose. This shit is far from positive and saddens like the food. Paying dues ain't the only part of duties that bestowed to the chosen. Spitting lyrics in the microphone and dodging player haters till my temper hit the ceiling. And this how they got a nigga feeling. Not a addition to reality. Bad or good, wrong or right. Believe in me and I believe in you and everything's tight. Reality is a fragment inside my soul. My guides are close, head spinning and I don't know, it's just reality. Bad or good.
Alright, this was recorded for the first pressing of Mostasteless in February of '98.
God.
When this song was recorded, Madrox and Monoxide made a personal mix for themselves with different breaks and a louder piano, just for something to mellow out and get high to. It was never really intended for anyone else to hear, but the Cryptic collection is full of mad flavors, so why the fuck not?
That's okay. So
You got it?
well, you had said that it was like different, and I'm like, okay, it's literally not, but it is. It's just they're just a different mix.
Yeah, they
it's
just
not.
yeah.
It's a remix. Like by the most literal definition of the word remix.
Yeah, that's basically all it is.
They're like, okay, let's just bump a couple faders up. Woo! There we go.
Yeah, I mean, this version, it's way more like ambient.
Yeah,
Like
it fills out a lot more.
It does
in the headphones.
I mean,
appreciate it.
Both versions are good.
Yeah,
like if,
I like this one because I mean it just does feel like everything's just much more present.
Right. I hear that. I feel like some of the percussion is a little bit lessened in this, but that's because we have like the synth and the louder piano in it. But that's just me. So I don't know. It's still a good song. Again, Renditions of Reality was a track that I tended to like pass up a lot whenever I was like still getting into them, but it is a track that like, nah, I can listen to something that's, you know, a little more emotional, and this is not a bad one to do so, especially this one. Like this, the instrumental for this one, where they say like they wanted one to get high to. The feel of this song feels a lot like some specific Cottonmouth King songs, which clearly are made with the intention of you should smoke to this, because what you're gonna hear is just gonna like make everything feel good. Yeah. Like, but that's what I get out of this one. You got anything else on it?
Like I said, I didn't really hear anything different because literally all they did was just bump some things up in the mix.
Exactly.
And
it's almost like the What the Fuck remix. It's almost like it's really hard to hear what's different, but there is some stuff different.
It's basically the same, and it's still a pretty good song.
Right. So now we got track 12, which is a Blaze song.
Yeah.
What? They put It Down by a Blaze, but wait! That's not what we're gonna listen to. No. I said no. I said no. Not allowed. No.
That was a good song.
Yeah. You're gonna skip to 7:32.
Here's the nice thing, you don't even have to tell me. Watch that. Boom.
What the fuck was that?
Ah.
What the fuck was that?
So I've got I have a thing in this that it'll ignore silence.
What?
In the song and just...
That's fucking cool! He just did some wizardry for me.
Better grab your seat before the shit really gets deep. Watching it go to creep in the backseat, think about a freeze on the D's, pull it on that one street, man. I'm out to get ya, better feel me, blood, I'll get with ya. Just read the scripture on the coffin, not taking no losses. Check, coming back with a stack rap, look at the stack, all my cheese. These suckers wanna play all in the way, but I'm bringing them to their knees. Come and get these motherfucking nuts. Gotta give the fuck on up, so don't even trip. I'll bury your ass too motherfucking quick, bitch. Back in the mode, hit the road if you can't hang. Fuck around and get your shit twisted, leave you dead up in the Mustang. Lay the lane, gotta watch me driving all across the island. Just look behind behind you. I'm sealing up your pathfinder, so you better think twice. I'm all across like 60 miles, running wild like I'm out of mind. Intertwined with the fact I'm out of time, but fuck y'all bitches. I'll haunt you without the loss of any breath. Hope to God you motherfuckers learn. Hope to God we scare you to death.
All right, so there's no information on this in the booklet. This is a hidden track. It's called Scare. This is actually a House of Krazees track, but it does not have the ROC's verse in it. So as we heard, the first verse was by Monoxide, going by his name Hectic, and Madrox would do his verse right after that chorus. This does the exact same thing that the other, like the Mr. Bones track does, in that it's actually mixed quite well. And if more HOK stuff sounded like that, I would listen to it more.
It's a shame.
The biggest thing for this one, though, is that it really shows the gap in... It's going to sound really harsh, but let me explain. The gap in talent.
Yeah.
Monoxide is not as strong a rapper as Madrox is at this stage of his rap career. I think I've talked about this before. Personally, I think that by the time we get to about 2007 is where I think he really starts to bust his ass and become super good. Some people probably say it's a little bit earlier than that, but that's just based on the style of rap that they're doing and what I'm hearing. But yeah, him on early House of Krazees stuff, and even on some early Twiztid stuff, I don't think is that amazing. And for a very long time, I fully believed that Madrox is the superior member of the group. Nowadays, it's a toss-up depending on the song, which I really like, because it's like they're really pushing each other to produce, better verses. But yeah, so it's interesting that we get not only fucking 5 Mr. Bones tracks on this Twiztid Cryptic collection. This should just be Mr. Bones featuring Twiztid.
Really, it's his entire EP.
Yeah, as well as his very first track rapping as Mr. Bones.
Yeah,
and then we get a Blaze track that I guess was to help promote the EP. Actually, no, if I remember correctly, I think actually in the booklet it's talking about the LP.
I actually wrote something down about it, because I forgot that it was already on the EP. Like, I was like, I thought this intro was on there, but maybe it wasn't. I wrote down, it could have been on his EP, but he already had I Go to Work on it, so.
No, it was on there.
And yeah, it was there, even though he already had I Go to Work, a song that is this.
Right. But that was on there because they were also going to promote it. I believe that is on One Less G, his LP that comes out. Yeah. So they put that on there because the EP did not have a national release, so they put it on this so more people could get to it. But I don't know if this was a national release or not. So does that defeat the purpose? I don't know. So yeah, we got through this reasonably quickly.
Yeah,
which I appreciate. We've had a lot of really long episodes, so sorry if you guys thought we were going to be talking about Cryptic Collection for 4 hours. We weren't.
Not a lot to say about it.
But I think I've already gotten your stance on this, but
yeah,
just to go over it again for the listeners.
I feel like Twiztid has run out their subject matter, and as such, I feel like there's just not much to listen to from them at this point.
No, that's
I mean,
fair.
we'll see as we go along, but like on this one, I feel like even the stuff that I'd already heard, like mostly the stuff that I'd already heard was the stuff where I was like, yeah, okay, I'm here for this. Like somebody's dissing you. It's just a good track.
So,
but like, there's nothing to hear from. Like, they don't have anything to say to me. Really, is what I get from it.
So this is the thing too. Is again, this came out in 2000, November of 2000. So at this point, aside from the Mr. Bones stuff that we have, they'd only released one album. As Twiztid. And so we get a bunch of songs that would have also been on Mostasteless potentially. When Cryptic Collection 2, when we get around to that, which I think is literally the next Twiztid album that we will talk about, we are getting more of the songs that were taken off of Mostasteless. There's almost nothing that was from the other stuff. I think there's like maybe 2 tracks that have anything to do with Freek Show. It's very unfortunate when, again, as I talked about before we got started, this Cryptic collection came out when they've only been Twiztid for 2 years, if that.
Yeah.
Whereas with Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2, we'd had 6+ years of ICP. So we were getting a wider range of songs. We were getting songs from before they were Insane Clown Posse with Dog Beats, all the way to, songs that came out in Malenko era. 4 fucking Joker cards worth, and then some. So we got to hear an evolution of stuff. We got to hear, them just doing the quote-unquote, gangster rap, if you want to call it that, from, Dog Beats, all the way to, hey, there's a remix of Piggy Pie on this.
Remix.
Well, the original mix of Piggy Pie. But Cryptic Collection 1, and to a lesser extent 2, do not have that range, and it's almost like...
It makes me wonder why it is a thing.
The Cryptic Collection?
Yeah.
The way I see it is...
It seems like it's just promotion at this point.
Yes.
But
I legitimately think it is.
It seems really... I'm just going to call it foolish to release, a full-length thing for that purpose instead of, a sampler, perhaps?
And I can't agree with that. The fact is they did
This is basically a sampler.
Well, there are some samplers that were released. There was a sampler that came out in 98. It's just a Psychopathic Records 98 sampler. There was also Fat or Whack, which I do have that one, actually, which acts like a game show. And it plays snippets from, I think that Fat or Whack is promoting Mostasteless and Juggalo Brothers. And then there's another sampler that comes out later on that has stuff from Bizarre Bazaar, and then there is a Freek Show sampler as well. And, samplers are very, very rare nowadays.
Yeah.
The last time that I think ICP did a sampler was back in 2009 for Bang Pa Boom, of which I got multiple copies of. Basically, anytime I went to a store that had them, I asked for one. And I remember whenever I was, selling some stuff on, the Psychopathic Museum or whatever, I would toss one in there, too. Just because. I still have a couple of them sealed, actually. But samplers, obviously, were, a big fucking deal in, the 90s to help promote people. That's one of the reasons why ICP got, they got their music out there when they were in Dallas, going to the fucking high schools and handing out samplers. But with Twiztid, I think it was the fact that they were already going on the road with ICP.
Yeah.
So they made Mostasteless twice, essentially. So with them touring constantly, I think that they were just trying to get more music out there because obviously if these people are showing up at the shows, maybe half of them already have your record that's in stores, whether they bought it or stole it, whatever the fuck. So they're trying to put out more stuff, and it's okay, well...
Need something else at the merch table that people don't already have.
Right, and not just that, but if people don't know anything from House of Krazees, because House of Krazees was not national, you're getting a snippet of some of that and be like, hey, this is where we came from.
Yeah.
See how we evolved. So... It's nice that we get that. At the same time, I wish that they could have waited a couple more years to get the first Cryptic collection out there so that we do have that wider range. Even if they would have made it a double disc, put the whole put the Mr. Bones EP on there. Fucking just make that 4 tracks in a row. Just make that simpler for me.
Honestly, if they would have just released that as its own thing.
And no
could
joke.
Have been done.
And no joke. In 2010, on Twiztid's Slaughterhouse tour, Mr. Bones did have I think it's technically an LP called Sacrifice, that they did get digitally remastered and sold on that tour. And I think half of them were signed or whatever. Mine was not signed. I was sad. And I remember getting it and being so excited and not liking it because of the problem that I mentioned before where they digitally remastered it and it sounds like butt.
Yeah.
I might have to take time to go back and re-listen to it and see, because I don't think we're going to talk about it on here. It's past. It's not something that's, I think, significant for where we're going, especially because in 2010, other stuff comes out that's way more significant. But, excuse me, there are songs on this that I appreciate and I like. Again, I talked about the Somebody Dissing You remix. I fucking love it. I can't say enough about that just because of Blaze. Oh, excuse me. And the remixes of the Mostasteless tracks, honestly, are not bad. So I can listen to
whatever.
those. But I do have a better appreciation for Bad Dream, for Something Weird, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Bones, legit. I do like those a little bit more now. So, I mean, that's just where I'm standing on it. But,
what do y'all think?
yeah. What are your thoughts on Cryptic Collection Volume 1?
What do you got?
It's kind of sad, too, because we're going to go to Cryptic Collection 2 in the future, and that one will also have notes in the booklet. But 3 does not, and I fucking hate that. Like,
Damn.
they skimped on Volume 3. It makes me super sad.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's a bummer. But yeah. What do you think about Cryptic Collection 1? What are your favorite tracks on it? Let us know. You can let us know on our various social media platforms.
Where are we?
We're on Facebook.
At Juggalo Judgment?
We are on Twitter.
At Juggalo Judgment.
Go follow that. We use it a lot more, and we don't have
Yeah,
many
please.
followers.
For
We
the
have, I
love
think,
of God.
46. We have, like, 46 followers, and that's the one we use the most. And we're also on Instagram, which is also Juggalo Judgment, and we've hit over 100 followers. I mentioned that last time.
Thank you guys so much.
I post random pictures. I posted that I got the Have Nots CD and got a bunch of likes on it. I posted for Kung Fu Vampire on there. No, I lie. The Kung Fu Vampire post was on Twitter because I was hoping he was going to retweet it and get us more exposure.
Well,
it didn't
You
work.
try.
I think did he like it? I don't know if he did maybe or not. So yeah.
Thanks for anybody who shouts us out on who talks to us about shit.
Yeah,
it's always
seriously.
cool. Like even just saying what's up.
I like when I get a random notification because you will have responded to something that I didn't see.
Our boy Austin on Facebook hitting us up from the Freek Show one, when we were talking about 3-6 Mafia.
Oh,
I showed you that.
Yeah, you showed me that one.
Suggesting that I do listen to some more 3-6, and I'll get around to it someday.
Like I said, I got a couple of their CDs.
I'm poor and lazy.
The laziness is what really gets to us. No joke.
It's rough, man.
Trust me, if I didn't have to work, I would listen to music all fucking day.
I am about to actually get a bunch of money from bonuses for stuff at work.
You're welcome.
All of it is going to vacation. And then I have $100 coming in from playing a musical. All of that is going to a costume for vacation.
Shit, I didn't even know you got paid for that.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
It's all cosplay money.
Fucking nerd. So yeah. Again, we haven't really figured out what is next for sure. I'm gonna take more time to look at that list on Fago Lovers to double check and see what's next. If I looked at it right based on what Wikipedia is saying, we have a supergroup to talk about, but
Okay.
I don't quite know if that's next.
All right.
That would be Dark Lotus.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
There is, however, a track that I would like to discuss, so we might talk about that in the same episode, but before we actually listen to Lotus. That's kind of a precursor to it. I think it's kind of important to discuss. And, yeah. That one will be a lengthy episode.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's...
I did get on Instagram Live today, and a couple people hopped on, but I don't think anybody stayed. I'm gonna say this because we know that Dark Lotus. Well, I know that this. Their first album has 2 versions. I don't give a fuck what Violent J says. The first version of the album is the definitive version of the album.
Okay.
What I think we might do...
I don't know what this means. So, go on. No, don't tell me. Just go ahead.
What I think we might do is we're going to discuss the original version. And then not do an entire separate episode about the other one. But I will have you at least listen to that CD once to hear what's different. And then give your quick thoughts on it on the following episode.
Okay.
Because it is kind of important and does actually go into their history farther on down.
All right.
There's also another song that I forgot about that I have to find, and it's in shitty quality, but I gotta find it.
All right.
So, yeah.
So there's that.
Keep an eye out for that.
Another thing that's probably coming up that I think I can just say is coming up at this point, we should be doing Big Money Hustlers soonish.
Yeah, we're at that time frame.
I figure, like,
By the way, sorry, it does show on Wikipedia that the Big Money Hustlers soundtrack would technically be next. I'm not fucking doing it, because only 3 songs are not on other stuff. If you want to hear us talk about them, we'll talk about them at a later time.
So yeah, we're
not
gonna
a big deal.
We're gonna do that. We're probably just gonna do it. I'll just release the audio straight up on the same podcast feed, and you all
we'll
can
do the same team, and
I'll have we'll do an audio thing to sync it up and make sure that you're on track for.
Be like, we're pressing play in 3, 2, 1, boom, and
we'll let you know when to pause it and when to play it and all that stuff. And
and if you don't have a copy of Big Money Hustlers physically, there is, I think it's Tubi TV, Tubi. It's either Tubi or Pluto, which is they're both streaming services.
Oh, Pluto's going on?
It's one of the two. I
Pluto's
think
a TV. Pluto is like a literal like live TV.
But
thing.
they do have movies on
there. They do. Hey.
But I believe it's Tubi. Because I tried making a meme using Big Money Hustlers, and I had to actually go on the movie to screenshot it. But yeah, I believe it's Tubi, Tubi. You can stream that from your phone, or there is an app on like Roku, or you can just, I'm pretty sure, do it on your fucking computer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that way you can hear us talk about hustlers and jokes and all that shit.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a fun time.
Keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for our episode with Mars. Keep an eye out for MS-13. Hit them up, and if you see them in the streets, they're doing good work out there. It's that time. For the millions
and millions
of Juggalos and Lets and Juggalendies out there across all of the continents. Finish your face.